Welcome to my channel C Gayatri Education, and I am Gayatri Sengupta Sethi, and today we are going to discuss about the different types of economies, namely the capitalist economy, the socialistic economy and the mixed economy. And also we are going to study the different effects of the different types of economies on our country. Let's start. This capitalist form of economy is an economy which is characterized by the privately owned businesses. The means of production is owned by the privately owned businesses, and the business is mainly carried out with the profit motive. In this capitalist form of business, the production, prices and the distribution of the commodities are mainly carried out depending on the competition which is prevailing in the market. Now we will discuss about the different effects the capitalist form of economy has on a country. The first, we know the economic growth. Number one, the economic growth. Economic growth, when the capitalist form of economy is prevailing, at that time what happens, the country sees an overall growth in the economy by giving importance to innovation, to growth in investment, and overall prosperity is seen in the full market. Then we see there is also innovation is given a speed up in a capitalist form of business. Consumers are given a choice and options. Consumers preferences are given care to, and market offers a wide variety of products and commodities to the consumers. So consumers get a lot of options from the market, and their preferences given interest to, and market provides in response to the consumer's choice. Then in a capitalist economy, creation of job is there, because job is, as the demand of the market is met, the job creation, a number of businesses increase as they are owned by the private concerns. Number of the competition increases, business is growing, and job is growing for the number of people. As well as we can see there is the environmental impact. We say here we can see there are two types of views. Environmental impact, as in the capitalist form of business, the importance is given to the profit motive. So the short term basis, long term we see the what is the profit, but short term basis are not given attention to, whether they are socially social welfare of the society is seen or not, whether it is met, the consumers needs are met or not. So main is the profit motive. So we say that there is not a positive impact on the environment, but not also negative also. Then we can say another one thing is the market fluctuations. A capitalist form of economy always sees a high rise when it sees by business cycles expansion as well as the recession period also. So we can say overall there is a growth effect in all spheres of the market and everything, but there is also income inequality. Critics say that income inequality is there because the wealth is given to a percentage of the people, and the rest portion is being not taken into care. Okay? So these are the effects which a capitalistic form of economy is having on a country. So we can say in the capitalist economy, even the another point is that resource allocation. Resource allocation is done not in a very socially perfect manner. So resource allocation is there in the hands of some, and some don't have it. So we can say there is inequality in resource allocation also. And this full market capitalist form of business is completely managed by the private concerns, and they though they give effect to a lot of innovations, to investments, overall economic growth, but there is a lot of disparities seen in different sections of the society. Now we can we also say that the capitalist form of business is the known as a market economy. And now we study about the socialistic economy. What is a socialist economy? Socialistic form of business is owned by the means of production is owned by the government, and here we see equal allocation of resources as well as wealth. There is no inequality seen. So, but here we see there is inefficiencies, lack of growth, economic growth. There is inefficiencies in the system. There is also, we can see the resource allocation also poses some challenges, whether they are socially equally allotted or not. So the points now says there are some advocates for the case of a socialistic form of economy, as well as there are some critics also saying there is inequality, but there is, since it is planned, centrally planned, it is planned how should be run. Everything is under the control of the government. So it is a planned form. So it is also known as a planned economy. But now the third type of the economy which we are going to speak is the mixed form of economy. In this mixed form of economy, we see that it is taking into account the capitalist form of economy as well as the socialistic form of economy, which states is this mixed economy has both the central planned economy type as well as the type of the capitalist form, that is a market type planning also there. The mixed economy is thus a balance between the capitalist form of economy, which is also known as a market economy, and the socialist economy or the planned economy. Because it exists, it takes advantage of both the planned economy and the market economy. Here the proprietorship, here the business exists in the private concerns as well as the ownership is also under government control, so they both coexist. Market forces run, and if all these things, there is the intervention of the central government in order to see whether there is any inappropriateness or any social welfare is not seen into, or whether any economic issue or social issue arises or not. So all these things has come into control under the mixed form of economy. It takes the advantage, it's a hybrid form of economy which takes the benefit of both the two form of economies. It fosters a equality in everything, in its allocation of resources, allocation of wealth, as well it also sees whether any social reforms are met or not. Now, what are the effect of the mixed form of economy? The mixed form of economy, we see there are a lot of effects. The first is the economic growth. When we speak of economic growth, along with the innovation, economic growth, strategies, investments, there is the intervention of central government. So, inequality of resource allocation, inequality of wealth distribution, as well as lack of innovation which was seen in the socialist form of economy is done away with, as to see a boost in the market. And income inequality is seen to be fostered in the market, because due to the effect of the mixed form of economy, the income equality among different classes is removed completely, and we can see there is a effect of the intervention of the government also. So for that reason, what happens, various social reforms are made so as to see whether any unfair means is used or not. And then the government also, the control of the government makes different policies to see whether everything is as per the order, and there is no inequality in resource allocation, in wealth allocation, in income of the individuals. Then we can say the income from the private concerns is taken and used in the government development. So we can say there is an overall development in the whole society when balance can be met between the privately owned businesses as well as the government owned. So the central planned economy and the this market economy, both taken together and used in such a way that the country as a whole excels. This is seen in a mixed form of economy. But there are some critics, they say that the balance have to be maintained in such a manner, and it has to be monitored in such a manner that it may have to be kept in such, the mixed economy have to be used in such a way that all the social reforms are met, all the policies are made by the government are seen as, along with the profit, innovation, energy and investments is seen, economic boost to the market is given. All of these things are taken together by a specific, it's better to say it's a specific government's type of government economy which is being followed in that government is going to control it in a way so that we get the best of the economy, we get the best of the markets, we get the best equalities of, there should be equality of no disparity in the income allocation, resource allocation, wealth allocation. So we can see overall growth in the full country, we can see. Thank you.